Oh, that's a cool retake.
Take two.
Wow.
I didn't
Take
have audio
two.
last time. That was all on me. Really, I just wanted an excuse to catch up twice with you, brother. Much love. We are Lethal Toad MMA. I'm Toad. That's Lethal.
All right.
I posted my little
So,
breakdown earlier in the week on MMA Toad.
yeah,
Lethal had
yeah,
some
yeah.
things
You
going on,
cheated
so I
on
wanted
me.
to give my man some time to really rip through this card. Now we got better props up. We've had weigh in. Let's hear it from you, Lethal. What you got going on for me, bro?
Now, personally, I'll say this to you, my friend Toad. That's because I broke those box of cards behind your back, man. Twice. That's why you did the
Twice, yeah.
fucking, you did the sneaky pod fucking. I watched it yesterday. I was like, why am I not on here? I'm like, oh, dude, you fucking, is that what you're doing? I break two boxes of cards behind your back and you go and fucking whore out on me, mate. Wow,
Well,
eh? Wow. What I learned from that is never, ever, I always break boxes of cards with the toad, man, because we geek out on cards and I should keep my fucking word, but I'm such a fucking card whore.
bro,
I really
I
am.
feel like ripping cards together. Like we're undefeated so far, right? My first mega
I
box, we
promise
pulled 2 out of 8s. Like what the fuck?
those two boxes that I pulled, right, where I showed you that redemption, I promised to open up with my stepson.
Mm-hmm.
I promised him. And guess what I did? I got up at 2 in the morning. We went to bed early. I sat there.
It's like
I
a
was
cookie
looking
jar.
at them and I fucking went, fuck it. And I was going to leave him the second box. But as soon as I pulled the first box
You
and got the
fucking
one of one,
fiend.
I had to open
You
the second
fucking
box.
smiggle, you.
I
Stores it
fucking,
from
I was
us.
like, I was like, my precious, I was the sneaky little goblet.
Jesus.
And I just fucking,
Fucking, your
I
fucking
did.
salmon's over there. God
I'm
damn, bro.
fucking bad. I'm a bad, bad, bad
How do
person
you
with
survive
cards. But
Christmas? How do you survive
I don't.
Christmas? You
They
don't?
hide shit. No, they hide shit. My missus don't put shit under the tree for fucking
It's an
until
Easter
I
egg
sleep.
hunt. It's an Easter egg
She
hunt for
gets up
you.
at night time, yeah. You should see my George St. Pierre gear. Like she had a full case,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like the cabinet, you saw the cabinet. All of that was put together between midnight and 4 o'clock. And when I got up, it was all there. Like not just the gear in a fucking bag.
Yeah.
It was like, here's the gear on the dummy, here's the cabinet, here's the lights. Like
Damn.
that would have been hard to find. That
Damn,
would have
that's
been
sweet.
hard to hide from me, dude. Like we only have a small house, and she hid all of that shit. She snuck out in the middle of the night. So kudos to my wife, man.
Yo.
She's fucking awesome. But what we're here for, Toad, is we're going to go through these picks, bro.
Yeah, and
So
before
because
we
you
get into
cheated on
that,
me,
just super quick, I am outside of the fact I've broken this card down. I'm like emotionally just fucked right now. I basically just had to bury up my homie, Lil Fruulup, the origin of
oh,
MMATOAD. So I had to pick him up from the girl's family's house. They're all moving east side of the state. I'm staying back. And some things are changing for the Toad right now, but I had to make sure I had him, so I just went and buried him over at where I'm expecting to be in another month. So I just had a moment there. I'll post a little burial thing I made for him, and yeah. Anyways, I'm listening to you, man. You're the caboose tonight. I want you to go all over the place on this card. Let's talk bets. Let's talk fucking fights, and I'll encourage everyone to join me. Start posting your UFC cards relevant to the fighters on each week's card. It's great to get the community together. So, all right, Lethal, all you, bro. Let's go.
for the 1 week, I decided that I was going to be really, really fucking normal and not be a fucking animal, right? I'm allowed. You've just given me a goddamn free leash to fucking unload whatever I want. I don't know whether that's cool, but we'll start at the first fight. How's that sound?
Yeah,
All
take it
right.
away, dude.
I don't know how this is going to end up,
You
but we'll
killed it
go
last week,
right
right? Because you
here.
always pick these. I hate to use the R word, right? But you like to pick some really long shot shit. And that's where I'm like,
Yeah.
even me, I'm like looking at props like, yeah, it's worth a sprinkle, but the real money, nah. Like the Johnson
Michael
hit.
Johnson, brother.
The Johnson hit was
Michael
great.
Johnson.
You know, I did sprinkle on the
Dude.
knockout because I didn't think he'd actually out tack and out decision Zell Hooper's kickboxing, but I could see him pulling up that big shot, right? So I was a little upset on that.
How's
Prop
Dellenberg in the corner
prop was like
going, he's so
900.
fast. He's so fast. He's
Mm-hmm.
so fast. Went down here like, he's really, really fast, dude. Like, you know, he's fucking quick and he's still quick. But so we'll start off at, look, I'm going to start off with Martin Boudet, number 24 in the world versus Marcus, correct me if I'm wrong, Buchicha, number 50 in the world. Now we're
Buchacha.
talking gambling here. Yeah,
He's
Buchacha.
good.
Buchacha?
Buchacha, yeah.
So we're talking about a guy that's come from one championship. He's on a 2-fight win streak from his one championship.
Where are you getting this 2-fight win streak shit at? I'm seeing one. Sorry, this is take 2. No. I'm just making sure I got this right. Tapology shows he last won rear naked choke against Amir, and then he lost before that to Omar.
Where is it? One in the one championship. So he's Amir El-Khag. He won by rear naked choke in one championship.
And then he lost again in one championship.
Yeah, so this is his debut, I'm presuming, in the UFC.
Yes.
Yep, so he's on a 2-fight win streak.
How is he on a 2-fight? Lethal. It shows right here he lost the fight before that.
Oh, it's a fight. It is a fight before that. Sorry, brother.
No, you're good. I'm just making sure I'm getting this shit right, my bro.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. So it was a fight before that. But I'm going to take Martin Boudet. I've always liked him. He's my first fucking stupid long shot of the big part of the day. I love jiu-jitsu. I'm a massive fan. I've always believed it since I've watched Royce Gracie ever fucking walked into the shit. And I sprinkled a bit on a submission for Marcus, obviously being the World Championship Jiu-Jitsu dude.
Yeah.
But Martin Boudet, 6 TKOs, 3 subs himself, right? He's all good to go. He's had a couple little hitches, but he hasn't really had a big hitch in the UFC as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I think $3.21 is a little bit disrespectful. This is another debutant.
That's what they do, though. That and everyone who's been fading the prospects, you're making money, right? More times than not, the UFC vet shows up and says, "Hey, that's why there's levels to this shit." Some guy that's like ranked 100th in the world or 50th in the world is going to have a hard time against a guy who's like, you know, top 20, top 25, that kind of shit. I'm actually fading you, though, on this. I think Buchacha's going to be able to shut down that kind of pressure and weight and that standing control time that Boudet likes to gather over the edge of the octagon. And his shots aren't really those big hammers that are putting people out. He's winning over the course of 15 minutes. Maybe a big shot gets through that does set something up. But I think Buchacha is more... He's got more ill intentions in that close engagement. And so it'd be weird to see Boudet fighting at range because I don't think he should be close to Buchacha. I think Buchacha, despite maybe a little bit smaller, I think he grabs a hold of him, does evil things. I think I get a first, second round submission, Buchacha.
So remember on the first take, I said I've divided my 12-long fucking village, right, my whole card, into 3 sections this week. One based on stats, one based on feelings, and one based on long shots, right?
Yep.
So on here, on my list, I've got Marcus winning by stats. Feelings, I got Marcus winning by submission.
That'd be crazy.
Long shot.
That'd be a big one. That'd be a big submission for him.
Long shots, I've got Boudet, just in case, like I was throwing. But so out of those 3, I've got Marcus. I've got the favourite, $1.35, $1.35. I'm sticking with the stats. I'm sticking with the feelings of the jiu-jitsu. But at $3.21, I just don't know. Boudet, you know, it's not too bad. He is 24 in the world. He hasn't done anything too stupid in the UFC to be looking at to being like, oh wow, you're not even should even be here. You know what I mean? So
well, hey, if you're talking about his knockout prop, truthfully, again, I think from a technicality, grappling, that point in the fight where even if Bude does intentionally stay at range, use his size, pump the jab, and just be patient with it and let Buchecha come to him. If you're thinking Bude by a knockout in this fight, first round's plus 1,500 prop, which is just fucking mad. Now, I like this fight to end within the first 2 rounds, and I just wanted to throw it out there. Fight to end by a knockout in general, plus 340. Fight to end by submission, and not a lot of love, negative 115. So I like the under 1.5 at plus 102 prop for me. That's a fun one that respects both sides because I think we get a finish. Do you agree?
I've locked in 4 dogs, like locked in. We haven't got to him. He wasn't one of them. We're just talking about a long shot. I'll get to the dogs that I have fully locked in, but I'm going with stats on that one. I'm taking Marcus by submission.
Yeah.
All day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, but I've picked 4. I've picked 4 long shots because I am the long shot king.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked 4 specific long shots on this card, which I'm going to tell everyone. I don't know whether you parlay all 4 or you choose between one. I parlayed all 4 for $10. It gets me 900 just for fucking giggles, right? But let's get on to the next fight. We're ready?
Absolutely. So you're taking Bude as your pick, though, you said?
No, I'm taking Marcus as my pick.
Okay, good. Yep.
Marcus is my pick.
Yep, same.
Marcus is my pick.
Marcus by submission, first 2 rounds at the very least. Let's go. All right, moving up the card, bro.
Feelings of Marcus. Long shots was maybe Bude, but he's not my top 4. He's not the ones that I'm putting money on. I'm talking about maybe if. That's a long maybe if with him, you know what I mean? So, next one, here we go. Muhammad Yahya versus Stephen Nugent. You know, you got a $4 to a $1.26 going on. 1 fight, 1 loss with Stephen, 2 losses with Muhammad. If that is correct, maybe I'll change my screen upside down. I've got Nugent winning this fight without going too much into it. I'm following stats. I'm following what I'm looking on Tapology.
So can I make a point, though, real quick?
Yep.
I got Steven winning the fight, but in terms of my long shot robbery judge scorecard of the card, Yahya is actually from Abu Dhabi. So if you did Yahya by decision as an underdog, he is plus 550 prop. I'm just saying. Now he's probably he's probably sustaining that live prop, by the way, because I see Steven beating his ass. But anyways, I just want to throw that out there.
We talked about this off air. It's all about where you're fighting at too. You know what I mean? We talked about Brazil. We talked about
Brazil on Glover's card.
We can say you're fighting in the Emirates. You're fighting with the guys with $1 billion that actually helping Dana White put it all together, and fucking Dana answers to them. Put it that way. They don't answer to Dana. Dana is the man, but he's not the man when he goes to Saudi Arabia. He's just a little fish fucking around with very, very,
he's
very,
a
very
fucking,
rich man.
He's an event coordinator at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. You're my PR staff, dude, you know?
That's why he sucks. That's why he sucks Turkey's dick and gives them these fucking delicious fight nights.
Dude, I've never seen Dana submit to many people, but when he goes to Saudi Arabia, that fucker is actually zero of a man. He fucking is scared as fuck of those cunts.
Holding hands, just like, bro, I'm here, my habibi. What do you need?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm worth $1 billion, but I still answer to you. My best friend's Donald Trump, and I still answer to you. Like, you know what I mean?
He's probably out doing like fucking $1 million blackjack hands, doing blow off a camel's back, getting straddled by John Jones. All right, I'm done making fun of those two. All right. You're doing good, brother. I won't interrupt you. Let's break down this fight a little further. I like your pick on Steven.
I'm enjoying you releasing releasing that beast, man. For once, I've seen my boy. I've seen my
Because I
boy
just told you
sit
I'm
back and go,
cashed the
you know
fuck
what?
out today.
I've got a partner here tonight. I'm having a night off, mate, and I'm just going to say what the fuck I want. I am just going to feel free and easy. So, next fight. This is
Woo!
an easy pick for me, brother.
We didn't even break down the fight, my boy. Let's talk about it real quick. Steven, he's a well-rounded
Okay.
fighter. I think he's going to have
All
Yaya
right,
on the
all right,
feet.
all right.
I think we're going to see Yaya do the typical dog shit, Middle Eastern. I can't really sit at range and strike because I'm too sore and get clipped. But he's going to try to grapple up, and that's where Steven's just so much more well-rounded. We'll just
I'm
take
looking
this
at,
fight to the ground
okay,
by
here's my
finish.
comparison. It's like Joshua Van fighting Bel Muhammad. I reckon Joshua Van would carve up Bel Muhammad, to be quite honest.
Everyone's saying
Honestly.
Joshua Van carves up everybody right now. I get it. He's a great fighter. I was fucking with Van before other people fucked with Van, right? He's my boy. But I'm also respecting the top of that division and saying to Van,
Amen.
he's not ready for some of these guys as complete fighters. Like, the fights I want to see is Van versus Tatsuro Taira, Steve Ersic. There's other great prospects, and we shouldn't be trying to form a line for Pantoja, who's been beating the fuck out of everybody. Let's just get these guys active against each other and understand the future of the division a little further and who we might think might take the throne next. We have no fucking idea at flyweight because we're not testing these guys against each other. All right, I'm done. I'm ranting. Sorry.
Wow. Man, very excited. So, we're not talking about who breaking down the fight. Who you got? You got? Who you got? Who you got?
I got Steven. I told you, I was trying to say, like, he's well rounded. I think he's going to
Yep.
smack up Muhammad on the feet. And Yaya could totally still win the fight because that happens over there. And he's the only fighter on the card from Abu Dhabi. So his name doesn't end with a V, but it's more powerful because he's from there. All right, moving up.
So I'm going to finish it off with this quickly. I did what you actually did. Every country when they fight in, doesn't matter where it is, I always put a parlay on every fighter
That's
that
smart.
fights in that country.
That's actually
Okay,
smart.
I always, whether it's Australia, Canada. Do you know what day in Canada I put it on when all the Canadians lost, apart
Oh, yeah.
from
Yeah.
Jasmine? That was a bad day for fucking that parlay. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. I
every
cashed out. I
country
just
they
keep
go
taking
to,
Jasmine to win fights. It's great.
if it's not America, if they go anywhere else in the world, I actually put a whole parlay on every fighter. So I picked every UAE, Russian, connected Dagestani fucking fighter, and I put a parlay on because they're all the fucking same. All
So,
different, but
so
same,
who you
same.
taking real quick? I don't want to skip ahead to the fight. Yeah, it's actually the
Even,
fight I'm mostly
even.
anticipating. But who you taking on Bogdan versus Nikita? Because they both end with a V.
I'm taking Bogdan because he
Yes,
sounds tougher than
yes,
Nikita.
yes.
All
I'm
right,
taking
all right.
Baraka from Mortal Kombat also. My boy
Yeah,
pulls
okay.
out that fucking jiu-jitsu,
I
cracks him in the jaw, hits
am
that
not
fucking
backing up.
guillotine. And before we go back to this card, I just want to say, I know Walker's a big sensation right now with his heel hooks. This man is a big part of that contribution, that training. He's got amazing grappling, but he's a fucking thug. All right. That's my
So
boy
if you,
Baraka. Baraka
Stephen
Gustav.
and Ewan going up, we're doing that. With next one.
Yeah, let's go.
This is an easy one.
Yeah.
Ibo Aslam versus Billy Ella fucking Kalapana, the Hawaiian looking, cool looking dude from the States. Right. Obviously. And you know what I've got here?
Huh.
Look, we all know Ibo. I I followed him before this actually. I just through shit, you look at fucking shit. And I got him by TKO in round 2.
Why not take 1 and 2? Because it's really risky. He doesn't get it done in the first.
I know you taught me to take risk. I always used to be that
Well, let's
person.
break
You're
it
the one
down.
that
Let's
fucking
look at
won all that money by
the
betting
difference
ground.
though. Let's hold on.
No. You're
I
the
do
one that
like.
made that
Listen, you're
call,
right
man.
because I do like the round specific prop boost because Ebo by the very likely knockouts at -145 prop. But if I go to method and round, let's see. Holy shit, that's crazy. I just was looking at something else real quick, and I want to mention it. A lot of
Yep.
people are talking about Billy by submission because he knows that he shouldn't be on the feet with Ebo. His submission prop for rounds 1 or 2, because I also don't see this going to the third, is plus 1,400 prop. I'm totally gonna fucking sprinkle on that. But anyways, my boy, if you wanted to go by knockout prop, you could do Ebo by round 1 or 2 knockout, and that's negative 105. What are you getting at second round specifically?
Second round here first. We've got it at 475.
God damn,
So
that's great.
$1 gives you $4.75 in Australia. So you put $10 on, you get $47 back.
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually. For round
So
2, though. Interesting. I do think it's a
I
sweat.
just don't know.
I think it's a
I
sweat,
just don't.
though. I think it's a sweat. You got to
Yeah.
sweat 5 minutes of that knockout happening any fucking second, bro.
At the end of the day, if I'm trying to win the whole fucking glory parlay,
Yeah,
fuck the parlays, fuck the little parlays. You know the one that we all try and get, the one that we all fucking muster for, that great one that we want to post on our fucking channels and shit and tell everyone
sure.
in the whole world that we are the fucking greatest. We want the 12-man parlay or the whole card parlay.
Yeah,
So for the whole card parlay, look, I'm at $3.18 on Billy. Again, he's not. There's many long shots on this card. I've bypassed a couple. They're coming. Billy's not that dude.
yep.
All right. I'm going to keep my fucking 12-man parlay going safe right now. I'm taking the favorites. I'm taking the fucking stats. I'm taking past performances.
I do want
Like
to
I do
say
have a
this, though,
feeling.
my bro. I'm not sitting here saying Billy's complete shit either, because he was on a 3-fight win streak despite not the UFC level of opposition, and his debut in UFC was against fucking Bogdan, which we all know is pretty elite. So I think Billy's good, and he's live in this fight. I'm just giving respect to Ebo on the feet by saying Ebo's live for the knockout unless Billy can grapple. If this fight goes to the ground, I'll sprinkle on Billy in the first 2 rounds, plus 1,400 prop on submission. That's a nice underdog fade for me on this one. But I'm gonna be hammering the fight distance no on this to be safe. Either way, don't care. It's probably not going 15.
This week I've decided I'm getting every fucking fight. I've done all of. I've got 19 parlays on at $150. I've mixed all kinds of stupid shit up, right? $150. But I've got my card, my fucking card, the glory card. I'm fucking getting it, man. Hey, before I die, it's like winning lotto.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's like, dude, did you actually get it? Everyone does this. I watch every weekend, every day. I watch every person. Like Maddie's bets, man, $1,000 puts on this and that, 400, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, dude, I just want the whole card. I don't want 3 fights. I don't want 5. I want. That's what makes us. If we pull the whole card,
Sure.
we fucking my fucking masters.
You generally end up like, if you can put a bet on it, FanDuel generally highlights it, or DraftKings or whoever you're betting. So that's what I want to do, is I want to hit a whole card and chase maybe my first sponsor and find like a place to do a promo code and just give them a plug in the stream and help boost. We're going to be targeting actual podcast channels soon and different forms of networking there. When I get moved and settled in here in the next month or so, we'll be evolving the channel a bit more, and more time can be invested into it. But I 100% could see me and you with, like, I don't know, prize picks. Hey guys, join us. Use code lethaltoad. If one fighter lands a punch in the main event, you get $500 or something fucking dope like that. I'd love that code. To be a toad.
Exactly, brother. Exactly. Yeah. Because what we're going to do here is going to be so fucking different. We're going to take all this shit to the next level. Because what we're going to do is back ourselves. We're not just going to throw out numbers and tell everyone, mate, half the people.
But you got to tell the story. You can't just fucking say, oh yeah, this person this round. Like, okay, how? What does that look like? Like, you got to at least see it and imagine it to believe it, in my opinion, enough to first bet it, right? Otherwise, just enjoy it as a fan.
Absolutely. And I think that's where we are going to fucking rule this fucking shit, dude, because Our feedback has also been very positive, as you know.
Yep.
The mixture,
And plus,
you
guys,
know.
there are opportunities if you follow the fights along live. I generally do a fight companion. There are fights where you can bet on both sides of the fight and guarantee make money because the odds have shifted so fucking bad. So if there's an underdog who's like a plus 500, I sprinkle on that. In a fight where I could see how this guy's going for a finish, but he's not getting it. He's had a couple submission attempts, but this guy's getting up. I go, holy fuck, this is going to turn into a fight. Dude could be gassed. And I see this like, all right, we're going into a second round. I could see the reset upset happening. Then it does. And now I'm seeing that other side that was negative 700 is all of a sudden a plus 400 or 500. Well, fuck yeah. Do quick maths. Always bet. Always guarantee the money. Let's fuck the bookies.
Absolutely. Right. Last week when I made my money, and this is, I'm going to be honest with everyone, man, my parlays were good up to about the first 5 or 6 like yours were. There's a few things. I had a few where I could have won this and that, but then I cashed in here, I cashed in there. And you know what I did? I put it fucking all on my boy. Everything.
Yeah.
Every
The
last
emotional
fucking
bet,
dollar.
huh?
Yeah. I put it all. No, because I actually, and you know why I did it? Why I actually did it? Because I can't fucking put it on YouTube, brother, and say it live and say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and not do it. Now, the reason I don't post my winnings on that bet, do you know why? Because it was one bet. In theory, I lost all my parlays. I jagged one. Fair?
Yeah.
It's nothing to be proud of.
Yeah.
I never picked 12. I never picked 6. And if I did pick 6, I didn't put money on the first 5. You know what I mean?
Like, dude, the first 5, I was
out.
fucking geeking out because I actually was getting fighter, round, and method. And I was
so you should have put like $400 or $200.
Bro, there was a table of these dudes. There was a table of these dudes over here that were like, who do you got on this fight? Asking me each time because I'm geeking the fuck out. Like, after the third fight, I'm hitting fighter, round, method. And I'm like, all right, yeah, you know, Steve's, what did I say? Crude on this fight by submission. And Gutierrez and Ngannou's little bro hit him in first round by knockout. So I wasn't even just getting them the fighter, but I was giving them also a round and methods. And
brother,
at the end, they shook up with me. They're like, bro, we're going to follow you. Good shit. And they like, we're making money and shit. So I love it.
I was watching you live, watching the fights. And guess what? By the way, I was 1 minute in front of you.
Yeah.
Not even 20 seconds this time.
Yeah.
Me and Tritty was sitting back, and I went, oh, you're lucky, dude, because I was literally a fifth of a round in front of you. Yeah. When you were reacting, I was at a commercial break. So lucky we actually don't watch it together, because I would have fucked you up that day too.
But well, that's why I told you I'm done watching them live because of how fast you're getting to watch it. Even though I'm paying for a pay-per-view, or they paid for that pay-per-view. It's just a bad delay over here.
There was one point on your stream that you did though, where you sat back and went, should I cash in or not? And you should have fucking looked at your phone, because don't forget, I'm 1 minute in front of you. I was like, cash in now, because he lost. I don't know whether that actually works.
No, that was before a fight started. I had a good parlay rolling, and I could have cashed out early. I could have cashed out with about, what was it, $95, yeah. But the parlay was like $300 or $400 something. And the last 2 legs were fights to end by knockout that very much felt like it could. Like, that just
I'm just telling everyone, I've got a minute. I'm fucking like a time traveler. I've got a minute, man, to tell you in the last minute, because to fucking step it up or step it out. I don't know how long it takes my message to get to you, but I'm definitely 1 minute in front of you live on your show.
So we're gonna do this. You and I are gonna do this, and we're gonna watch the fights. And then you can fucking tell me bet-wise what's going on, maybe.
And look,
but I don't want to ruin the fights for me.
No, I would just sit back and go, but that is ruining the fight. If I tell you to cash in, you're like, don't cash. I'll go cash in, dude. Cash in. Cash in right now. 60 seconds ago, that fight ended.
You also, in a fight, it was the fight where, like, you kept saying, like, oh, it's over, it's done. But it's like the guy never ended up getting finished. He was just eating a barrage of shots. And I'm like sitting there like, oh, fucking like, oh, fuck, man. And it was the fighter I had winning the fight or something. Or no, maybe it was a bet that I needed that he was getting finished. So I'm like getting all excited. But then as I'm watching it, the knockout's never happening. I forgot
No.
exactly the scenario, but either way, I was just looking at you like,
He was nearly
quit
finished.
fucking ruining
Actually,
these
I
fights,
do.
bro.
He was, yeah, I know, and that's that minute in advance, brother. That's a
I
stupid
love it. It
minute.
was
But
funny. I mean that out of love. It was funny as shit, bro. You just kept doing the thing like, oh, it's over. He's done. He's finished, and he's just sitting there getting fucking just rocked. I'm like, when's this knockout happening? He's just eating this shit.
so, with that being said, who you got? Ebo.
Yeah, I got Ebo.
Yep.
Yep.
Next one.
I got
This is where it
Hajime no
starts.
Ebo. All right, go for it.
All right, next one. This is where it starts. This is my first locked-in long shot. Rebadge
Taking that long
versus
shot. Who you got?
my first lock-in. Everyone, this is Lethal's first lock-in. Tabitha Ricci at $2.56 to beat Rebadge. Right?
Yep. Me too.
Fucking all day, I'm all over this. 2.5 to 1.
She's
You
gonna
can
win
go to
on that
any-
decision. She's gonna win on that decision scorecard.
Always my points. And I have to be
She
not
knows
being
what
sexist,
she's
but
doing.
most females go to points. So never put money on a submission finish by unless it's like Mackenzie Dern
I mean,
or
to be fair, you could
Nunez.
actually sprinkle on Tabitha by submission in this because the payout's really good. Like I always take it for Nunez too. Nunez submission plus 1,000, plus 1,000 for knockout. It's like, huh? Nunez can sometimes get finishes, sure, for that prop. In women's MMA, finish props are so bad because they suck so bad at finishing the fight. A lot of times, a ref will step in if they're throwing fucking elbows, but most of the time they're not doing elbows. They're just like, and they're doing that kind of shit. And it just isn't getting the fight out of there. And their heads just bounce all over the place, but it's not enough recoil the way that the men just fucking rip each other
Female
open. So,
fighters, I finished
to be
five. So
fair.
I could name 5. Kayla Harrison, number 1, finishes fights. Nunez
yes,
finishes fights.
yes.
You know,
But we're
Mackenzie Dern.
talking about Heather Swanson level women all of a sudden here.
You know, but I'm just saying, there's not many that can. The rest of them go by points. They touch each other. They clinch. I'll give Gillian Anderson. I'm going to throw this one out there, out of the fucking blue. Dean Thomas's fucking protege, Gillian Anderson. I'll give her something. She finishes fights now. Like she's finishing fights. Shevchenko is a 60-40. She's 60% points, 40% finish.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
Cyborg back in the day was 80% finish,
Yes.
20% points. Like,
Yeah.
there's levels to
Cyborg
the
was
women's-
like one of those the boogie woman of the division when I was like really getting into
dude.
UFC. So I was like, God damn.
Her and Dana had a fight, and they did because I think she should have stayed in the UFC, man. I followed Cyborg. I thought no one could ever beat her. And even when Nunez did beat her, Dana just went, fuck, that's my moment. I'm getting rid of you, you old fucking, I hate you. Just got rid of her. You know, didn't give Cyborg a moment to get the rematch. Just fucking gone. He wanted to get rid of that belt. Nunez, actually, I have to say this to all the Nunez fans out there. I think that was a jag. I think you fluked it. I think it was a one. If you did that fight 10 out of 10 times, Cyborg wins 9. I truly believe that. I truly believe that in my heart.
Yeah.
I believe that she had the moment, and then the UFC protected her. They didn't like Cyborg. They fucked her off, and they protected Nunez. I don't believe that we actually saw. We saw a moment where Cyborg, for the first time, lost. She was the chick. She could knock out men, dude, I reckon. She could go to 155 and fight Dustin Poirier, for fuck's sake.
I mean, she was kind of like the axe marauder of women. Is always how I saw
And I don't know
She's
what
the
happened between
axe marauder maiden. Like, she's literally fucking. I mean,
She was the boogie woman,
yeah.
not the boogie woman, Joanne. Cyborg was.
Yes, I agree.
As soon as she lost, she never even got a chance to fucking get that back. They just fucking bailed her, dude. Go, boom.
Yep.
Catch you later. We just needed that belt back because it's 50th hour, and we're not going to give it like that. They had a big fight, obviously, politics, all good, but
Yep.
getting back onto it, getting back onto it. Let's go, Tabitha Ricci. The last fight she lost was against Yang Xiong, which just fought for the
Yeah,
belt against
Yang
Zhang.
Shonan. I
Yeah,
saw her fight
yeah.
at UFC 300, and she kind of earned my respect because, like, Wei Li could not put her out of there, despite she was totally out at the end of the first. Yeah, she had some grit. So I actually take her more times not to win a fight, and that's worked out
Yeah.
pretty well for me. But yeah,
My first lock in at $2.58. This is what's changing the card. So do you know how I did a parlay for all favourites?
yeah.
And I did a parlay and I put it on. My favourites are still a parlay of every favourite. Every single favourite is on there. But
Just
this is where my feelings parlay changes. I've got Baby Shark,
yeah.
submission or points. I don't know what round. I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh shit!
But I
I'm so
put on
sorry,
a
dude. I'm
$2.58.
so sorry, dude. I'm sitting here like just to chime in real quick before we forget about her Ricci's ability to get a submission in this fight. Did you know that she put fucking Jessica Pena in an armbar, second round?
No,
UFC
I would
380
have
or
seen it,
sorry
but
285 against Jones against Gane. Second round armbar, she got that submission, and she beat Jillian Robertson.
I remember
For
that
some
fucking
reason, I
fight.
forget that because I've been so upset with her
Hold on.
last few performances being so
If you look
sloppy.
at if
So
go on Tapology, I'm looking at her record right now. Compare it to fucking
these are big names, though.
fuck, and compare it to old mate. Where is she? Oh,
Ribas
compare it to
has a big
Reba.
resume too, but it's like, oh geez, like there's Nunes, there's Dern, there's Barber. Cortez broke a nail, had to cancel that bout back in 22. I
I
get
like that
so
one.
many fucking cards of Caitlyn, and she just doesn't ever fucking fight, it seems like. Alright, anyways.
But we're going fucking. Where are you going?
I got Ricci.
Okay,
Ricci by
you got Richie. So
decision.
that
And I'll sprinkle on the submission prop if it's stupid as fuck. It may very well be. I'm gonna take a quick look because I told you
so in
what
theory, that's your first long shot of the fucking card as well.
the Ricci submission.
Yeah, yeah. Oh well, Richie by herself is $2.58.
Yeah, I
Like she's
mean
the long shot.
I know, but then you look at her points, which makes so much sense. It's plus 220, so you get a little extra boost. But for me, I'd rather take her either by live prop in this fight because it will probably go up higher potentially. But look at this, Ricci by submission in this fight, plus 1400. I sprinkle on that shit.
Yep, all day. I don't think Rebaz is Hey, oh, by the way, to everyone, I did watch the fucking weigh-in show and all that. Not the weigh-in show, but the silver. Richie's fucking looking ripped, dude. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I saw. I
Like she's always
saw.
ripped.
Yeah,
But
I
she's
saw
really
a
put on
couple
a
of the
little bit of
ceremonial.
size. And look,
Yeah.
I can see her. You taking that size and taking old mate to the ground and doing exactly where you're going for that sub, controlling Rebaz on the fucking ground.
So can I?
Rebaz is pretty fucking
Yeah. I
efficient
agree.
on
I
the
agree
feet.
with you that Ricci looks like she's like stout and pretty strong, and that's why she just circles off the edge of the octagon, laying pressure, wearing on her opponents. But the thing about Ribas is, from a technicality standpoint, she's at least been there with the best and has done it with the best, and has kind of leveled up off that. But she herself is small. Like I could totally see Ribas with her height advantage, just stuffing Ricci until maybe things pick up later in the fight and they actually start to strike more, right? But I don't expect Tabitha just to take Amanda straight to the ground and have her way. I
No,
just think she's going to edge out non-fatal shots, standing control time, clinch breakaway, charge back in, up against the edge of the octagon, Dana and His Majesty fucking jerking off, and the judges just, Habibi, we give it to Ricci. But it's only plus
Yeah.
220, so you guys probably smart by taking just the underdog prop like Lethal says. That's a great bet. But if you want something fun, sprinkle on that submission. If you wanted to play it extra safe, distance no is always plus money in women's MMA. That's plus 280.
Well,
Plus 280. That's basically plus
They're gonna be
300.
60.
That's a great fight, but it's likely
Wow.
going to the judges. Let's be fair. All right.
wow.
Anyways, man, you're doing a good job. I'm intentionally trying to sabotage
give me
you
2
and not
seconds.
achieving
Gotta
your
go.
goal and your time.
I've got to go refuel. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I'll
You're
get the
gonna
next
cover me
one
for
queued
2
up for
seconds?
you. My good friend, I'm excited for this one, guys. David Crockett. So, Davey's a fun fighter. He's an OG. I got respect for the guy, and for the fuck of it, I'm sprinkling as the underdog by a knockout. We know Damon Blackshear has a button, but it takes a unique shot to hit it that well. Most of the time, he's standing in his zone. His grappling's really great. And his jiu-jitsu, I would consider to be an elitist. He is one of 2 fighters on this card that has hit a twister in the UFC. So the fact that we have 2 fighters on the same card that have hit twisters, y'all better be fucking with them submission props. So for anybody just laughing at me, talking about Ricci by submission, throw it on this one on Blackshear if you want to be safe.
My brother, this is how quick this fight. I have got submission parlays all over Blackshear, and every fucking parlay I've done, I have got it everywhere. Right? I really believe in Blackshear's ability to I believe in his skills. He has shown nothing in the UFC to show that he's fucking going out, getting old. He's only getting fucking better. He's only improving with more skill. They're giving him fucking better fights. I'm a believer in Blackshear. I call him the dark horse.
Yep.
If you could predict someone that could get in the top 5 in the next year, I call him. I'd bet on that. He's
Not
I
top
believe
5.
he's fucking.
He's got buttons that put his ass out, bro. You can't be top 5 if you got that kind of button.
I think he's going to improve. So
Unless you're
this
Charles
fight-
Oliveira. Fine.
Ah, look, Charles Oliveira.
You motherfucker, you! You glass cannon! You glass cannon from Brazil, I love you so fucking much, dude, Bronx. Come back,
Look,
fight
there's only,
Max for the BMF, please.
So basically, if Blackshear loses, brother, I've lost the feelings. I've lost the stats. I've got Blackshear pretty much everywhere. Do you know when you do parlays and you got one dude everywhere?
Yeah.
That's my dude.
Well, can I tell you
So
something? Can I tell you something real
Yep.
quick, Lethal? I agree with you, Blackshear, by submission. That's my tapology. That's my pick, which, oh, fuck the time. I got 10 minutes, Lethal. I got to submit my picks for my UFC group for my draft tomorrow. I got 10 minutes, dog. I'm locking in.
Time?
But what I was just about to say, and I'll talk this while I do this. I'm so sorry.
No.
What I was going to say, Davey by knockout is plus 950. And we know Blackshear has a fucking button, right? So, all I'm trying to say, boys.
Davey Grant's got a nice submission game. He's no fucking slouching. Like, how many submissions has he got? While you do that, let me jump on my fucking shit here.
Yeah.
Let's see how many submission stats Davey Grant. Where are we? Fucking thing. Davey Grant. Well, because I used to bet on Davey Grant for submissions once upon a time.
Mm-hmm.
Once upon a time.
I'm listening to you. I'm just trying to
No,
meet
no,
my
no, no.
deadline, dog.
I'm
We're
just,
good.
you do your thing. You get your fucking cards in. I'm just
Yep.
letting our gang know that's watching. Well, while my man the Toad is putting in its last submissions for this competition, by the way, everyone, if they don't know or do know, uh, he's at like the top fucking village. He's fucking the man. So follow the Toad, man. Like I have to say this, Toad. I had a follower ask us, "What are your percentage returns
Of
when you
course.
gamble?" And I
Uh,
told him I'm at 80%, but I said my partner Toad, he sits around 90%. I said he's slightly better because I do this stupid long shot thing, which always fucks me.
and it's okay
But
to do it because you're gonna have a long shot or two on every card. It's natural, man.
you
Like
know,
not
but
every.
I did tell him,
Yeah.
and he watched our pod, brother. He watched our pod and he sat back and he goes, "We have a very, very unique fucking way of throwing the fights,"
Mm-hmm.
which I agree because sometimes before I even started fucking understanding anything about the UFC, just watching the fights, then you're looking at the when you get into the punt. Before, when I punted, I was just punting. I just like the names, pretty colors. If that guy looked like he was really big, he's gonna win. And the big black monster's gonna beat the little Chinaman. And
What
the
the
little
fuck?
fucking it's
Oh
like
god,
it was
lethal.
that's how I used to look at it. But now I've fucking been
Jesus
following the
fucking
sport
Christ.
and the little Chinaman can fucking kick the shit out of the big black guy. So that's what makes the sport great. So Davy Grant, what have you got here, Davy Grant? Submissions. 7 wins,
So he
seven,
loses
four
too.
losses by submission too. He's
Just
lost by
hey,
submission.
lethal. I got it. I just thought of it. Just bet for the fight to end by submission. Then, if you think that much, that way you're still respecting Blackshare. So you win either way by
No, no, I'm
submission.
not, dude. I'm not even talking. I'm just saying Davy Grant does has the submission game. I'm not
Oh,
putting
got ya.
any money on Davy Grant.
Yeah,
He's
gotcha.
not on my
Why not on
parlays.
the knockout though?
He,
Since Blackshare's got a button though, and Grant swings wild, it's plus
yeah.
950.
I've watched
Fade all
last.
your parlays. So if the upset happens, you're gonna cash out, but it's gonna be by a knockout, not a submission. I guarantee it. Bet
I haven't watched
plus
Grant
nine
winning at
fifty,
all.
dog. You fucked me with Johnson last week. Oh yeah, he's gonna win. He's gonna win. I'm like, I didn't really care about that fight or betting as much, but I did sprinkle on Johnson a bit. Grant could be the Johnson this week. Another unk plus 41. 39 years old. All right, I got like 2 minutes, dog. BRB. Let me lock the
Good.
fuck in
You
real
go.
quick.
Get in then.
I'm
Put
in.
your fucking subs in. Who you pick? Is this your last submission?
Yes, I'm doing it now. Do the show.
I'm doing the show. I'm
All right.
letting everyone know. So I've got Blackshear going, Davy Grant. I know you got Blackshear going.
Yeah.
So we're moving on.
All right,
Now
cool.
we're going to go to Carlos Leal, everyone. Well, my boy's fucking,
I'm still
everyone,
hustling.
he's
I'm
shot shooting.
multitasking. Y'all got this. Keep going. Push, boys.
My boy,
Push.
he's doing his shit. He's fucking, I don't know, like he looks like a goddamn animal. Like he's trying to get in these picks. He's like the number one in the world. He's
Nah.
going to win this
I mean,
competition.
it'd be a long
You've got
shot
it.
if I did, man. It'd be wild.
You've got it. You've got it. But anyway, while my boy's doing that, I'm going to take everyone to the next fight. We've got fucking Muslim Salakov, the king of Kung Fu, versus Carlo Leal. I got a $4.75 Muslim Salakov versus a $1.19 Carlos Leal. Muslim Salakov is my second lock-in dog for the night. I am taking the four. This is that. It wasn't Davy Grant. My fucking Michael Johnson this week is Muslim Salakov at 41 years old. I think he's going to do it. He won his last fight. He's all good to go. Carlos Leal, I don't know. Skinhead. Shave your hair out. You look scary. Put tats on you. I don't care. King of Kung Fu is going to win this fight. I'm locking in. This is really going to fuck my day up if this doesn't happen. Michael Johnson didn't fuck my day up, and neither is Muslim Salakov. So my two lock-ins now.
You always
Tabitha
pick the
Reed.
oldest unk at the barbecue, bro. He's the 41-year-old I mixed up earlier in Grant. You always pick the oldest unk at the barbecue, bro.
So
You
I
got
didn't
any
pick Andy Grant.
biasism on that, Lethal?
I'm 52. There's no 52-year-old man out there, dude. So I'll
Uh,
pick the 41
hey,
year old.
shout out to Lethal
All
for
right.
trying to reach out to Hooker to be part of his fucking street beefs, fucking warehouse
I
and
did.
backyard brawls that he wanted to be in. This man wanted to be
I
in them.
I thought at 52, 1 minute, 60 seconds, brother. I
Hmm.
have enough skill to skip 60 seconds. Honestly, it's
Yeah.
not like I can't do 5 minutes of 50. I'm not a fucking wanker. But 60 seconds in front of another man for $50,000, I find that easy work on my end.
Yeah.
At 52.
I thought the same way
Unfortunately, Dan
when
Hooker,
Jamal Hill had a stack like this on his shoulder. I'd be like, I'll give y'all 50 G's if anyone want to roll up to the fucking gym and talk like y'all now on IG. And I'm just like respectfully messaging, like, I know I'm going to get knocked out, dog, but bet I'm 40 minutes out. What day and what time? And he just like, I saw him view it, but never respond to me. And then his next video was like, all right, y'all. If y'all gonna act like you gonna really fight me, y'all better act like you better get in here, work, and actually have a shot at defeating me. You can't just come in here and get your ass knocked out. I'm just like, oh
mate,
fuck.
look,
I was like, bro, you could have
the way
changed my life for real.
my
Twice.
wife, my wife looked at me crazy. My stepdaughter, like, they all know, like, I'm ex-military. You know my background. I've told you that personally. I'm not going to go through here, but I've got my own set of skills. And standing in front of a man for 60 seconds, doesn't matter whether he's your size or my size, for 60 seconds, I'm all good. I literally am all good. Think of it this way. If I'm getting mugged on the street with my fucking missus with me,
Oh fuck.
what am I going to do? I tell you what, I'm not wired that way. So I was willing at 52 to walk in for 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this, man. Unfortunately, Dan Hooker didn't want an old man to have a heart attack
Yeah.
and fucking have a few issues,
Well,
but
then I
there's no
watched
heart
those
attack.
fights, I'm pretty sure, and it's all like heavyweight Samoan fucking looking dudes. So I'm just like, yeah,
First
I
one he
don't
had,
think they had anyone for you to fight there, bro.
now the very first one he did was at fucking 70 kilos. I weigh 72 kilos, brother.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah, that's where I was looking. I'm not a power, I'm fast. And at 60 seconds, I'm pretty sure I could do the Max Holloway thing and get one. It's 60 seconds, 50 grand.
Go in
I
there
could
and
pay off.
just be Geodude, just run the Philly shell, just be Chris
Fuck.
Curtis for fucking 60 seconds and just.
I'm wired differently. Army, remember? Ex-military. I'm pretty sure you're military. Like, there is no, if someone stands in front of me more than 2 seconds and looks at me wrong, I have a fight. Like, we're fighting. Like, either shake my hand, you're either nice, but
uh,
don't give me the fucking 20-yard fucking stare. Don't fucking sit back and throw fucking, like, who the fuck are you? Like, I'm just standing here leaving. I don't go out and
oh,
fight.
you
People who like
fucking
to
cunt.
fight,
I don't know
people
the
who like
words.
to fight the skinny Indian man in the pub with the big mouth. That's what they love to do. They hear me in the pub, a few beers, playing some pool, winning some fucking jugs, man, because I'm fucking
You
awesome at
know, dude,
pool.
I'm gonna
And
just
all
say
of a
this,
sudden,
Lethal. I'm just gonna say this right now. You should have been up in that bar from that movie Dust to Dawn when all the stripper bitches start turning into
all
vampires,
day.
dude. This is Lethal. Lethal's the dude with the fucking pistol dick. Just like, who wants a fucking Billy? Yeah. Just fucking pool stick through all the hearts, playing pool, fucking killing stripper zombies. You're like George Clooney in that shit.
I,
And I'm like the
okay,
geeky fucking sidekick guy who fucked up everybody's day. What a good
I told
movie.
my wife not more than fucking 2 days ago, brother. I'm 52. So I said my body should start breaking down in theory or my brain or something, right?
Yeah.
Naturally. I smoke, I drink, something's going to happen in the next day. So I said, basically, by the time I'm 70, I would expect, with no surprises, as a smoker and a drinker, at no surprises, right? that I'm going to have a fucking, something's going to happen. So I'm not going to have a fucking big fucking cry party over it, because I fucking own that shit. That's my shit. I
Yeah.
can choose to stop, but I choose not to. What I'm trying to say out of this is, I told my wife, that leaves me 18 years. And I said, you reckon what? I said, what do you reckon I'm going to do with the last 18 years of my life before I turn into my dad that can't walk? And you know what I mean? What am I going to do with my last? I'm still going to be alive, but I won't be able to do bench press. I can't go out in the bag anymore. Probably go to the toilet 3 fucking times a day. So I decided for the next 18 years of my life, I am going all in, cut. There is nothing that's going to stop me
Hell yeah,
at
bro.
all. I'm 250,000 in debt because I decided I wanted to open up my business. Yeah,
Yeah.
my
And it
yeah.
sounds like
So
things
I
are
am.
going really good, by the way. So if y'all out in
Because
Australia, um, and you need somebody to wax on, wax off, make that car look beautiful, better than it had ever been seen before. Lethal's got a detailing
elemental
service, and there's
rejuvenation.
a hefty wait list, and people are quite okay saying, "Hey, take the time," and they'll get it done extra right. So if you're patient and you got a few days, whatever that schedule looks like, check them out. You want to shout out the business name?
My brother, thank you for the plug. We're Elemental Rejuvenation, based in Queensland, Toowoomba, Australia. We are the best at what we do. I saved this guy 15 grand on a respray because I'm called Buff Man. I have a shirt that says Buff Man because I just cut and pull the shit out of cars. I spent 20, 30, 40 hours, dude, on some cars. You've seen some of my old posts when I
Damn.
first started, remember? Um, I'm very impatient, but actually, I don't mind doing this, man.
Yeah. Are you a
I
big
go to
car
work.
guy, Lethal? You got like something cool that you like to
No,
drive?
actually, you know what? This is the funny thing. I don't have any cars. People bring in fucking cars and go, hey, man, that's dropped down to a V8. It's got a 351 Hemi. And I'm like, I go, do you want to make it shiny? I've had Maseratis, Alphas. I don't care anymore. I've done like over 10,000 cars. I just want the customer to walk out and go, actually, I'm more interested, fuck the Maserati. All right, fuck the Porsche. I'm more interested when you bring me in your bag of shit, the car that you first bought, and you go, oh man, can you fix this? I haven't got 10,000 for a spray painter. Can you do this? I tell them literally, look, mate, leave it with me. If you can leave your car, and how much? Like $1,000. Two reasons. It's about the money, but I also get to learn as I practice on harder and harder jobs. I get more skills. And when I see their fucking face, brother, they're like, wow, you got my fucking, is that my old Corolla? Is that
Mm-hmm.
my old fucking Datsun? Is that
Yeah,
my,
that's sick,
like,
bro.
dude,
That's sick.
that's the old
Dotson,
shit.
that's one I
So,
haven't heard in a while, right? That's like old school.
yeah, Corollas and Datsuns, right? Because in
Yeah.
Australia, can't still bring in these stupid old cars.
I
And it's not about the,
Fun story, real quick. I won a rap battle at a high school party. We were all by the fire having rap battles, and I was cooking pretty good. One of my friends, who's actually like a rapper now, he always had aspirations of writing music and being a rapper, talent shows, that kind of shit.
is his
He was
name
doing it
Eminem?
too, right? And so me and him had a rap battle, but one of my good friends had a rap battle, and I don't know where it was coming from, but I was like channeling something off them flames and off whatever I was drinking and smoking then. And my homie, his dad has a Datsun, really kind of prestigious, wealthy family, and
Yeah.
his dad's, at that time he was like divorced, dating different blondes that just I would see every couple months or maybe a couple years with this one, and now it's a different one, and they're all blondes and they're kind of ditzy and stupid a bit. And I said, "Oh, look at me, I'm cool. My dad drives a Datsun. Oh, who's that in the back? Oh, hey, Miss Watson." It's a ditzy, dumb, blonde fucking bitch who used to teach sex ed and health in middle school that no one liked. And so I think I did that thing where the kids were like, oh, and there was like maybe like 15 of us by the fire, and I always just sat there like, I'll probably never have a bar as hard as that one, as stupid as that sounds saying it to like people with no reference of who the people were. But it was kind of
Yeah.
witty, I'd admit. It was kind of funny.
But old school cars, like your original question, do I know about cars? No. Do I know a V8 eco hybrid? Hey, I had a Tesla come in yesterday, right? Tesla. Oh, fuck. I didn't even know whether the cut was on, whether it was off. I was yelling at my step boy because he was driving. I was like, how do you turn it on? Is it on? He goes, it just turns on. I'm like, I can't hear anything. He's like, it's on. Just reverse it. And then he'd walk away. And then I reversed it. And then I'll turn it off and go, how do I lock it? How do I do that? And I yelled at him all morning. Come back. I said, you know what I said? When you have an old man learning new tech, don't fuck off. Stay and make sure I finish the whole village. It fucked me over. The whole Tesla fucked me over. Never buying one. Sucks. All right, we're in.
My phone won't stop. Hold on, I think it's stopping now.
I thought your phone's
I
official.
think my phone was fucking yelling at us to get back to the fucking fights, Lethal. I keep distracting you. You were doing so good.
I was. That's your fault.
I
So, all
know.
right, here we go. Ready?
I just
What's
look
this?
back at
What's
my
on fire?
screen and I'm like, oh, we didn't even talk about this fight. So are you going with the Ninja Turtle or are you going with the uncle at the barbecue who likes Kung Fu?
I'm going at the barbecue. My
I,
$4.75.
I'm going
You
Ninja
know I
Turtle.
am. All right. That's where we
Teenage
separate. This is
Mutant
now
Ninja.
where
I
we
got
are now.
Michelangelo, the tough guy.
We are now. This is where we now separated our picks. We are now mortal enemies from here, brother. We
Yeah.
fight to the
Hey,
death.
I like this fight to end by knockout. Pretty safe. I think either guy gets the knockout there. I see that one within 3 rounds for sure. All right. Now we're getting to some banger fucking fights. Let's zone in. Main card time. I bet you it's bad. Yup.
Mitchell.
We are an
Mitchell.
hour into the recording and we're on to the main event. I want to take a moment to congratulate Lethal. This is your new land speed record of making it to the main card on a breakdown. So
And
congratulations.
everyone, he slowed me down. You fucking slowed me down today. I was on time today, everyone. 12:00. He yelled at me last time, man. He sat back with a stern voice, everyone. He told me that I gotta do this and I gotta do that. And I sat here in Australia and I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Today, I have the
I love
fucking
your
flu.
story so much,
I,
Lethal. I have to
I'm
say that
sick
was a
of the
great
dog.
story. What happened was is on Tuesdays, everybody, Tuesdays, we've been meeting at fucking 10 p.m. For me, my time. We call it 10 p.m. because that's what time I go by. So I assume Lethal knows what time he goes by. But it took him 8 weeks of however long we've been doing this to go, well, let's see the math difference here and figure out what time 10 p.m. is my time. He would be home from work early. I'm on Discord for an hour messaging, calling him, Instagramming him. And he's like, all good, mate. I'm just over here having a bit shit in a belly. Just waiting on you. And it's like that Dumb and Dumber scene where they both have heated glove, or the fucking heated glove scene. It's like, bro, I've been fucking waiting for you here for the last hour. Like, when you get on, you get in this channel. And that's all I did. That's not yelling at you, you poor little
He yelled
fucking
at
thing,
me.
you.
Oh, I'm going to tell everyone. He
You
ran
yelled
around the
at
room,
me.
man. I saw it. He cut that all out.
You
He threw
motherfucker.
shit. He
Because
was like a
that's
crazy
me just
animal.
trying to be like, all right, hey, just so we know, let's try to do this time. Now, the thing that we're going back and forth now is maybe instead of Tuesdays, I kind of like Wednesdays a little more personally. But Friday, I said, Lethal, I'm going to shoot for 10 p.m. tonight. It may be a little later. I'm going about an hour drive after work. I haven't eaten since fucking breakfast, a small oatmeal. I'm parched,
Yes.
no water, and I'm digging up my beloved Frulip, my pet frog that passed away that I'm relocating because I hold on to my homies for life. And her parents are moving, so I had to help move shit there too. Get back, Had to figure out where Toad's moving technically, because I had to have a conversation with a friend to figure out if this thing's going to kick off and not, am I going to be in this basement? What do you want to do for a month? Do you want to write this on paper? Am I cool to bury my frog here?
I got all these violins going on
Yada,
here,
yada,
Toad.
yada, fucking
I
yeah.
got
So
a
I told
whole
you I
violin.
may be later than 10, but this isn't improv, Lethal.
Oh,
Acting like I'm
now
on
this
a
is
dot on a fucking off night, Dow. Come on
firstly,
now.
everyone. Toad never threw the room apart. Secondly, he was angry at me. Thirdly, I did turn up on time for the first time in 8 weeks. It did take Toad to train me. And I am a dog from Australia. We are angry fucking little animals down here. Everything's dangerous. So Toad had to train me. He had to sit back very politely, by the way. He was never fucking that rude, but very politely and go, hey, dude, we need to switch this shit on. And I'm like, okay. So today I did, but today I'm letting Toad have his free day because in 8 weeks, Toad has never unleashed. He's never been sitting there feeling free. I feel you feeling free today. You're just talking your Toad. That's the Toad I met, dude. That's the one that we met fucking a year ago.
Yeah.
He sort of sat back and just went, hey, dude,
Well,
I'm
that's kind of
enjoying
how it
your
was when we were
company
just shooting
tonight.
the shit on IG. IG would just be like streaming it, and
Yeah,
I'm reacting to the fights. But
yeah.
yeah, I'm not having to handle all the the
You're very
OBS shit and
relaxed
stuff like
tonight.
we're doing now.
So everyone, I am at
I appreciate
12
it. Thank you.
1200 Australia 100. Toad and I might change our days from a Tuesday to Wednesday, depending on because we do live fucking busy lives.
It just
But
means
we
we
will
would
be on
upload
here.
onto YouTube one day later is all. So it
Yeah.
used to be
And
Wednesdays. It might be Thursdays because it always typically takes me the next day, unless we go flying through this card. So how about this? We've had some
all
catching
right,
up to do. We've had some personal
yep.
shit going on today.
You,
We've
you
had some
go.
good
You leave this
times.
one.
Hold on.
You
I
go.
need something. I don't have any juice. I don't have any more batteries.
I got juice.
We
I
need.
got 2 lots of juice. Hey, by the way, here's our first sponsor. Ottinger Pilsners. I've been drinking this for 25 years. Here's
25.
the purity law,
Fuck yeah.
right? It's an 1888 purity law from Germany, which means everything in this beer, guys, everything in this beer is totally fucking pure, right? So, like, everything in this fucking billy here is made from God. It's called marijuana. So, pure Ottinger beer, pure fucking green grass from God. And guess what? You pick fucking winning fights. Here we go. Marijuana, Oranger Pilsner's beer, make love together, and then you have a great night.
All right.
Boom. That's our commercial break. And guess what? I'm doing that for free for them. They should fucking one day they're going to pay us money for that, dude. That's a freebie.
So I will say this, Lethal. I'm gonna focus in. Let's fly through this main. We can talk about bets, but let's also not fail to mention how the fight actually ensues. I care more about that more than anything, because if you can't predict it and see it, don't bet it, right? So let's get that story down first. Let's break down this fight. Let's do this shit.
We are serious.
We are Lethal Toad fucking MMA. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much love. Cheers. All right, go Lethal.
We fucked around with the prelims. We had a joke. We had a laugh. But this is the fucking main card. Yeah, Billy's, beers, good conversation. By the way, the average fucking pre-pick John Anik's podcast is a minute 50. Bisbing and Felder's a minute 50. If we can keep it to a minute 50, I think we're doing well because that's what theirs are for their predictions. Just throwing a time limit.
Crazy.
We were looking at our first one, by the way, everyone, was 6 hours. That was amazing.
That was. Yeah, I didn't sleep. We got it uploaded, but I didn't sleep. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Toad.
He actually kept getting up and doing like, just edit that out. So we had to have a good conversation after, like, hey, bro, unless I actually become MMATOAD and we get some royalties for this shit, I ain't got time to edit all that shit. You want to do it, or you want to pay an editor? All right, cool. We just gonna go raw. We gonna do it live. So for this last hour and 9 minutes, We've been doing it live. We've been having fun. We've been catching up. Hopefully, you guys obviously don't just watch this for picks and time and efficiency. Hopefully, you're letting go. Hopefully, you're getting a laugh here or there. Mainly, if we're just being two fucking toads. So, all right.
All
Much love,
day.
y'all. Let's break
All
into
day.
this one. Lethal, I want to hear you first, and then I'll give my prediction.
All right, look, okay, this is dead serious now, right? No more fucking around.
Yeah.
I can't go past the Nurmagomedov name. I know it's a feeling thing. Saeed is fucking pretty fucking cool. Mitchell dropping down in weight class. He looked really healthy at the fucking scales today. He really did. He didn't look like he was depleted. He
Yep.
looked fucking pretty fit. Look, Mitchell, Emmett, Silva, I don't know whether he's recovered. I don't know whether dropping down in weight class is mentally going to fix that problem.
Yeah.
He said on an interview, he said when he felt John Silver, he realized that day they were too strong. They were too tough, right?
Yeah.
Basically, he couldn't control it. He dropped down.
He had it
These
tough,
guys,
dude. Ilya and Jean both, like, damn.
yeah. So I just don't know whether Mitchell, the odds are pretty close. Mitchell $1.71, $2.14 for the fucking Habib fucking family member. Look, on my parlays, I
Wait,
want to get to
Saeed? I don't
gold.
think Saeed's related.
Are they?
No, Saeed's not related. I don't believe he's got the same last name, and he's good, and he's from Russia. But
Okay.
yeah, no.
All right.
Yep.
But even the relation then, like
He's got the name, and his name ends with a V. Judges are very excited for him. Bryce Mitchell has already offended. Yeah.
I'm going to go, and this is my pick. Bryce has let me down in the last two fights. I like Bryce Mitchell. I like his fucking podcasts. I like his interviews. I think he looked really healthy on the scales. And I'm going to say one thing only. There's only one fight that's memorable to me for Bryce Mitchell, which I never actually thought he was going to win. I lost a lot of money this day. Him fighting Edson Barboza. I never thought Bryce Mitchell, the country hick, could fight and beat Edson Barboza.
I hammered the fuck out of that bet.
Absolutely. So
yeah,
I'm taking.
I've been big on Mitchell until he's hit the ceiling, where I've learned that it's like, yeah, he's good, but no, there's like, so as long as Ilya and Volk and all these guys that he's gonna face at these like top levels, it's like, nah, this is a good matchup for him. But I'd say this is about Mitchell's skill gap. I would say.
Yeah.
I agree with the odds. I do take Mitchell as well. I think he's live for a submission. The fight's live for a submission because Saeed's got a nice quick little ninja choke. He uses that length, that extension on, cinches up real quick. And you got to think with Bryce's pressure, I mean, he's totally going to be putting his neck out there a bit wrestling. I like the fight to end within distance, more importantly, because it's going to respect the submissions and the ground games that we could see. But so as long as they're on the feet, I mean, I honestly like Saeed at range, but I trust Bryce be quick and fast, tough when he needs to be tough, and keep this fight close. Not at range, not at kicks, close. Wrestling, grappling, striking, and grinding. Not a striker's delight. If Bryce is going in there to slug, I think he loses.
Yes. Yeah. And again, Edson Barboza, he was sort of winning it on the feet till he had to, he wasn't, and he was, and then he had to take him down. And but I find I'm taking Bryce. That's the favourite, so he's not my next long shot.
Yep.
I've done two. I've got two more left. There are coming. Actually, my two left are on the end of this. Beautiful. So I've done Richie, and I've done Salikov. They're my lock-in long shots. I picked 4. Next fight.
Yeah. This is the fight I'm most excited for. Bogdan Guskov. I think this guy is pretty elite. Obviously, Nikita, he's pretty good. He was on a nice little streak for a minute as well. These guys, I like that they're both true finishers at a higher weight class, right? So they're not just strikers throwing bombs. They're actually using their striking to set up some nasty submissions or drop an opponent. And part of that chase to the ground is being smart and setting up submissions as well as the ground and pound. So they typically don't see the judges. I really like Gus Goff. I'm just kind of strong in my belief that he's going to impress us further yet. And Krylov's always good. So he's obviously either fighter's live for a finish. But I do think if you ran this fight 3 times, Gus Goff would easily get 2 of them. So what do you think?
Look, I like Bogdan. I think Nikita, like you said, has had some special moments. But the odds are pretty stupid, I think. I think they're a bit disrespectful to Bogdan. $1.52 to 254. I've got Bogdan winning this fight. He's my third long shot.
Yeah.
I don't see Krylov. I don't see Krylov. I don't know. I haven't seen. Krylov's on and he's off. And he's on and he's off. He's like a tap. You can switch it on. Hot water, cold water.
Sure.
It's up to you to decide. I think Krylov is there to fight. Whether he's there to win, I'm not too sure. I think Bogdan's there to win. I've got my boy, Bogdan. I've been following since he's got in. I like it. I don't know where he's going to go. But tonight or tomorrow morning for 2 a.m. in Australia for me, which is exciting actually. That's in 12 hours, brother.
Yeah.
10 hours.
Yeah.
10 hours.
Soon.
I get to fight after this in 10 hours. So basically, I am going Bogdan as my third long shot. I told you they were in the thing. So here's Bogdan as my third long shot.
Nice. Yeah, I like Bogdan within the distance. More than likely, I think he hits a submission. I was just taking a moment to look it up. Also, we were talking about Mitchell, maybe submission if he was, to get a finish potentially, because I just don't like his striking. Submission prop for Mitchell, plus 480. Submission prop for Saeed, plus 400. Man, you could hit both sides. But, yeah, if we move on to this next fight, I mean, everyone's expecting this is going to be a first, second round finish, I'd imagine. So you can get some solid first, second round props. One of my favorites I've been parlaying, guys, is perfect example, right? Light, heavyweight, middleweight, these knockout, these finish divisions. I like fight not to start the third round. I sometimes get a really good prop. But versus under a round and a half, I get to cook the whole second round, and I don't have to miss that back half when a knockout typically can happen still. So, not a bad one there. Fight not to start third round. I'd take that in this fight as well. But I got to believe in Bogdan's ability to grapple here. I think Krylov's going to want to stay away from the grappling exchanges. Not that he's not live for his own submission, but I think he's counting on a shot to set something up, whereas the Bogdan isn't really looking to really set at range. He's going to close the void, look for his shots to open up something, and then make that quick transition down to an ankle. I've been saying it a few times, like, Bogdan has severely upped the game of Walter Walker, and we're seeing the results with the 3 heel hooks here. So please respect Bogdan's grappling in this. I think he's live for a submission.
Lovely.
Right.
Agreed. Even as a win, Bogdan's on fire. He's one of those, so I've definitely got Bogdan in. That's where we're back on track. We lost
like I was just saying. Baraka by submission. Whoosh, my boy right here. Mortal Kombat.
Many have only lost it at Salikov. That's where many have split. We have decided to be, I'm going out and dating someone else, and you're going out and dating someone else. So many split at Salikov. You little whore. But now we're back on track.
Yeah.
We've texted each other. We're sorry that we went behind each other's back with Muslim Salikov and Carlos Leo. We're all sitting back. We're back on track. We know we've taken the long shot at Bogdan. So we agree.
Yeah.
You're taking Bogdan. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking Bogdan. I'm moving on to the next card already on the stream. We got Asu Alabekov taking on Jose Ochoa. Honestly, I'm taking the dog in this. I'm taking Ochoa. I know Asu's got great pressure. His grappling's good. He can easily, especially in the region of the world, grind out a decision win. But I respect the finishing capabilities of Jose. And, if Manel Cap can make Scrappy and poke an eyeball or two and make this fight dirty, then maybe Ochoa can too. He's okay off his back. So if Asu wants to just pressure, he better be ready for the situations and scrambles he's getting himself in, because I could see Ochoa hitting a submission or knockout. Big knees, big powerful shots. Yeah, I just see it happening.
All right. So now we have split up again.
Yeah.
We are no longer together, boyfriend, girlfriend. We are now back to, I am going Azu on this one, brother.
Yep.
All right. I think the pressure is going to cook, old mate.
Yeah.
He's just fucking an intense fighter. I've been watching him. There's no off button. I like fighters with no off buttons, like fucking Marabs and shit, because cardio rules, brother. Cardio rules.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, Marab showing it at bantamweight, right? So it's a good example.
Cardio is winning fights. Finally, cardio is getting the respect that it should have in all fighting. Cardio, if you can't breathe, you can't fight. No point fucking learning all this shit if you can't do it for 60 seconds. You know what I mean? So cardio rules. I believe Azu's going to grind him by points. He will go to decision this fight. I don't think there's going to be a finish. I think it's going to be a quite boring fight. But just to finish my parlay, I'm taking Azu. I don't see anything exciting happening here today.
I see Azu by a decision, or I see Ochoa by finish, the upset, right? I don't see him. I see Ochoa getting taken down in this fight and losing on control time and takedowns. But I'm going with the fade of he's going to be in a scramble of a sort and maybe hit a triangle, maybe hook some kind of evil submission up that just catches Asu being aggressive with his wrestling and not respecting Ochoa's jiu-jitsu.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, he could get up to his feet, and Ochoa's a dude who could crack with a big knee up the middle and time that takedown and really meet him with some just nasty shot to set up a TKO as well. So, anyways, I like your pick. Majority of the people in the world are with you on that one. That's my big upset pick that I locked in as well on my pick card. So I'm going with that dog officially. No Izzy.
So you're taking Jose?
Yep. Yeah, I'm taking the show.
All
right. Moving up the card, we got Shara Bullet. We got Shara fucking Bullet taking on Marc Andre. Who do you got, Lethal?
All right. Marc Andre. Shara Bullet lost against Michael Venom Page. Two people that stand and fight.
Yes.
Right? They dance around. They look for openings. Michael Venom Page can outdance him, which means Shara Bullet is not the best in the world at dancing. Shara Bullet looks for a thing. He can do spinning heels and spinning fucking kicks and elbows.
Yeah. Spinning hammer fist. Double back fucking... double
has been improving. Yeah, double. Marc Andre's been improving. He has been improving.
He's been more controlled, I would say. Shara has. He's a lot more controlled now. He's not so wild.
So, I'm sorry. I've got Bullet winning this fight.
Yeah.
On my parlay.
Yep.
But I sprinkled to all our audience out there, I have got the flu. I disclosed that to the 2 hours. I've been holding back the cough.
I didn't hear shit until just now, to be real with you.
You know, so
I'm sorry, though.
I've been really good.
I hope you feel better, bro.
I've got Marc Andre, sprinkle a bit, because I think he's going to clinch up. He has to clinch up Shara. He's got to fucking stop that movement. Yeah. Right? He is a strong man. He is a powerful man. You know, and I'm not going to give anything shit. Shara's only got one eye. He can't see out of one side. It's just plain and simple. It's a fucking problem.
He's trained to counter on that side to punish those who try to take advantage of his blind spots. The ancient pirate tale of the red-beard Shara Bullet.
Hey, a quick question. Was he born with that eye, or did that happen in injury?
It was a knee or something. It was a fight injury in a fight.
Oh, it's a fight. So he's a Bisping. He's a Bisping.
Yeah, he's a Bisping.
All right, I thought he might have been born with the eye.
Well,
because if he was born with the eye, that means it actually makes no difference. That means he's used to it.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He did so much like Muay Thai and shit, dude. He's been smacked in the fucking face a million times.
And look,
Yeah.
Cheryl, and look at this. I'm going to go a bit back on your theory at the beginning, guys. If you missed it, Toad has a conspiracy, same as me. Certain countries you go in, judges may be a little bit biased. I believe, even if this goes to point, Cheryl's
Go
walking
look
out.
at Share
He will
Bullet's
rock.
debut. Go look at Share Bullet's debut in the
Yeah,
UFC.
yeah.
Easy.
He's walking out of this fight a winner. Dana is wants him. He's fucking Sheriff Bullet's
Yeah.
big news,
Because he fucking
right?
wins his
So
fight and he gets on the microphone. Abu Dhabi, Pirate
yeah,
Tom, I want all gold. And the fucking crowd just blows the fuck up. Share Bullet's a
absolutely.
gangster. I
Right.
actually fucked with Bullet a lot before he came to UFC. So when that happened, I made like a post like the fucking first 10 minutes I saw it official. And I said, you guys are in for a treat. And then his opening trailer was like him sharpening his fucking elbows on some beach, like blacksmith anvil sander. He's just like sharpening his elbows and he's just being a fucking pirate. I'm like, oh, dude, this is going to be gangster. And he shows up and I'm like, ah, damn, that ain't. Imagine if he would have went on one of these fighting nerd reigns where like he just kept getting like a 5-6 streak finish right now, climbing the ranks. Then we'd be talking about Shara Bullet coming up and fighting Hamzat. That'd be some gangster like who's the most fucking Russian gangster shit in the world. And I still want
Oh,
that matchup, but you know what I mean? Like that'd be sweet as fuck. All right.
absolutely. But I think Shara has got this fight, my man. Uh, Biased, non-biased. He will dance. He is a good dancer. He will look for that opening. There could be a finish here. We've seen it with a double spinning elbow. He can fight out front. He can fight in close.
Yeah, double
One
spinning
eye,
back fist
no
was beautiful.
eye. Yeah, it's beautiful. So I've got Bullet to take this fight, my bro.
Yeah. Well said. I'm going to respect the line if it's too disrespectful on Mark with like the ever so slightest sprinkle by him by knockout, like this just big
Thank you.
upset in the middle of the gunfight. But he's not going to be winning on points. He's not going to be winning by submission. It's going to be a knockout and it's likely Bullet. He's just very fast with his kicks. And I
Yeah,
see Mark Andre already being kind of sluggish already. Once he gets his foot chopped on for a round or two, it could be a second or third round knockout because it's not like Bullet just goes out there and drops people. He actually hits a large volume of strikes that start to accumulate and do their thing. And as people maybe
absolutely.
start to get hurt to the body with a big kick, now their guards dropping. Sure, Bullet's going high with some of this shit. Now we're hitting these highlight real knockouts that
That's why
Dana
he
is
went
just
against
so
MDB.
desperately begging that it's on Sports Center the next day, kind of shit. You know, like Sure
Yeah,
Bullet is a huge celebrity in terms of like his star shit over there. The fans like him, and if you collect trading cards, you know that he's got a good stock. So
oh,
there's a reason why Dana White is giving him Mark Andre. Expect to share a Bullet knockout.
yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Agreed. Next fight.
all right, keep
This
doing
is
it, bro.
interesting. Ready?
Yep,
Jan versus Marcus McGee.
good shit.
Fuck. Now this man,
This hurts, dude,
I've
because I
been
like both these guys. This
this
is an emotional.
one.
This is an emotional fight pick for me.
Okay, so I'm going to lead on this one. All right, I've been following Jan since the beginning, the master of boxing. I still believe he beat Aljamain Sterling illegally or not. I don't care.
It broke
Peter
my
Yan,
perfect pick card. That is the fight that broke my perfect pick card. I had
okay,
Piotr Jan on Sterling, and it pissed me the fuck
yeah.
off.
So, but
1, 4, and
Marcus
5 were
McGee,
Jans. All right.
Marcus McGee. Wow, what a fucking box of energy and skill and tenacity, and he's got the whole package.
He's
He's
grit.
got the cardio, he's got the jiu-jitsu, he's got that fucking drive, that boom. Like I this is my fourth long shot. This is the last one.
Same. I think
Um,
Marcus McGee, he's a perfect sprinkle in the sense that UFC's giving him this new look. Not a lot of people at the high level especially are familiar with McGee. These are all guys who are starting to rematch each other, and there's so much tape on this guy. But I mean, Piotr Jan respectfully has never been finished. but he certainly gets in some good scraps. And we all know that McGee at this weight class, however he's able to make the weight, because he's definitely got some power, it could be an early finish. I'm not going to act like McGee's live for a finish late in the fight, because at that point, I think the technicalities, cardio, and fight experience of Piotr Jan shine. The adjustments are going to be better from Jan's fight former champion experience. And all respect to McGee. I think he's a quick learner at his age and still getting in there and being where he is today, so good on him. But yeah, I think McGee's live for a knockout early and be like, the first to get it done. And that's respects both to Marcus McGee's power, but also how many wars Piotr Jan's been through and the level of opposition. It's kind of like one of those things that happened to Max, unfortunately. It's like, yeah, it's maybe about that time in his career it could happen now, right? But I think Jan's got some more in the chamber. I think those last 2 wins have really helped that. But so I like your pick with McGee. I'm sprinkling there. How do you see McGee getting the finish or the decision win?
My brother, I'm going to take McGee's submission skills here.
No way. Over his
All right.
hands?
Yeah, I think the master of boxing.
That's some.
I believe in Jan.
That's some fucking. You're
Jan,
betting on Johnson shit again this week with me. It could hit.
I
bet
Jan's
it pays
boxing,
crazy.
I believe Jan's boxing is fucking second to none. That's why he's got the master of boxing, right? Like, I don't believe McGee has the boxing of Jan, but I believe McGee is going to use that all round. He's going to use everything. He's going to wrestle.
No?
He's going to have to. Dude, if I'm fighting Peter Yan, I'm fucking taking him to the ground. The gun's got fucking hands.
Yeah.
He's got Ilya hands.
He rips to the body real good. He rips to the body real good. Yeah, he's got good volume and he sustains it. He can do it for 15 minutes, so yeah.
Submission drop on Marcus McGee. He's going to win. At $4 to 1, I'm taking McGee as a I think he's going to need to use his all-round game to get through the hands of Peter Yan. And that's no disrespect to Peter Yan. That's why you're paying 4 to 1, basically. Peter Yan's $1.14. Like, McGee's meant to not even finish this fight, in theory, according to the fucking odd makers, at 4 to 1. So I'm taking McGee. I'm taking that. But he's got the cardio. Tick. McGee's got cardio.
McGee. Marcus McGee by submission is plus 2,600 prop lethal. So just for you, my good old buddy, old pal, just for you, if this hits, I'll turn $1 into another blaster box and we'll open it here.
So,
that's funny, dude. I don't believe in it, so that's why I'm only betting $1 on it. But it's a fun one.
In it.
I don't believe.
I have to believe in it.
I don't.
If I didn't believe in Michael Johnson, I wouldn't have had the big fucking red panty night. So I have to believe that at a finish.
The only reason I didn't hate your idea is that I wasn't as impressed with Zellhooper as everyone else seems to be. And that's where I was like, yeah, I actually don't mind Johnson as a pick, but like 2 out of 3 times, I think this fight probably does go to Zellhooper. So I guess I'm gonna go Johnson by knockout and double it. I'm gonna go to a plus 950 prop because I think Johnson would have to surprise the kickboxing and the range and the technical striking of Zellhooper. That's probably more point oriented. Whereas the Johnson we know is an old school fucking scrapper, and he's gonna go out there and fucking have a war, and he's going for the knockout. So I thought for sure Johnson by knockout if the upset occurred. So I was surprised to see him put in 15 and do his thing. So good shit.
Trudy asked me, my stepson asked me who Michael Johnson was, so I had to go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I said he was top 5 in the world, did this and that. And I said, what I can do, cut it short. I said every fighter has a day which broke them. Right? Which broke them. And I made them watch Justin Gaethje debut against Michael Johnson.
That's one of the best fucking fights. It's like up there with Dustin and Hooker too. Like,
in the whole world. I've never forget it. But I saw the day Michael Johnson never recovered from that. He's only recovering from it now. It took him years.
Yeah.
He went through a massive losing streak. Yeah. Justin Gaethje took his soul that day. He literally took his soul. You can see when someone is broken, but he's coming back, and he's got this new thing going on. And I hate to throw age because I'm 52. So fuck age. He's got the shit going on.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're way off track, my brother. We're both going McGee, right?
I'm
You're
betting.
going Jan.
I'm betting on McGee. I picked Jan for my race to 100. I think more times than not, Jan's got the 15-minute experience. It's either McGee with something wild that somehow catches Piotr, or I think Piotr Jan accumulates more volume and potentially more damage. Shots absorbed from McGee isn't the best. The difference is he's tough, he's great, and he's certainly planning and still throwing, going for his own finishes. But I think Piotr Jan can expose that and kind of, he's got to be extra defensively sound in that first round. But if I see Piotr Jan going to the second round onward, I really like him to get it done. So I'd even go as far as like maybe sprinkling first round McGee when he's live, both dry, both throwing hammers, no injuries. Throughout a fight, you could block a kick, and now you're not hitting that knockout shot because that right arm's stuck protecting your body because it's broken. You understand? So I really like my first round knockouts, and this man's got a lot to prove, and he's going up so high. The odds are against him. The bookies are against him. Fans are against him. I do got to respect Piotr Jan. I do got to respect how grit and fast and experience and veteran and seasoned my boy Piotr Jan is, but I will be betting on McGee by a knockout as well.
Because I'm saying, like, McGee's an American fighter.
Yeah.
He's a good fighter.
He's fucking dope skateboarder, fighter. Dude. He's tough as fuck. Skateboarding, yeah, just getting blasted on a fucking rail, UFC, smack your head on a bowl.
Jan, and honestly, this is a marketing problem, okay? And we can say this all day long, so I'm going to throw this in there. Peter Yan might be the greatest fighter in the world, but if you can't speak fucking English, that's 3/4 of the world you can't communicate to. We get bored of you, all right? It's not happening. Valentina Shevchenko's the same time. You can speak English,
yeah,
but she's had so many title defenses. She's never been actually main event ever.
Yep.
She's always been the co-main event. She's never made the main event like Nunes did because she's just boring. I like martial arts. I just want to win.
I want to. Yeah, she's like, connect with nature and.
Yeah. That's not marketable, brother.
It's not marketable, but I love it still because it's her. It's her character. It's who she is. It's a like an old era of like heroic mixed martial artists. But yeah, the new era, there could be way more exciting, way more personality. Yes. A woman on a microphone in the UFC, a powerful one that's like that Sean O'Malley effect early as the climb. I think something like that could really blow up. You're seeing it right now with Jazadivius. Jasmine's getting really a lot of momentum right now from her Canadian fans, but picking up fans worldwide. People believe. Obviously, for America, we had fighters like Macy Barber coming back recently, which too bad for her, right? But there are certain fighters that can actually go out, do the shit, look good doing it, sound good on the microphone afterwards, that actually have like a personality that's not like, they're not losing eyelashes and breaking nails in the middle of the octagon and being little drama queens. Like, work hard, play hard, they kind of nail it. So there's some really good personas, but I'd reckon like there's going to be the Patty Pimblett of women's MMA.
I love the Colby Covington version of the female division, Julia Pena.
Yeah, easy. Yep, that's true.
I do enjoy
she's that. Just gonna go be a fucking WWE person for sure when she's done fighting. Yeah. I feel. She loves the script so much, and she's got a lot of practice. Hey, while you break down, are you done with this co-main, or you want to move on to the main?
Mate, let's finish with the main. I've only got, I'm crook, so if we can finish with this main.
Finish the main for me. I'm gonna be chiming in. I got some cards I'm about to be getting here real quick also. So you keep everybody busy. Let your toad snipe real quick.
To our fans, while I do this, I have been crook all day, so I'm going to finish this for all our followers. But I will not be there for the break of your cards, brother.
Okay.
I'm going to give you more result.
Okay.
And me and you, I'll chat you tomorrow. But I am fucking absolutely fucking Done.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I
All
understand
right.
you're
So
tired,
here
bro.
we go.
All right.
Here we go. Whittaker versus RDR. All right.
Yep.
There's only two versions of this fight. Only two. Whittaker by points, RDR by TKO or sub.
You don't think
More
Whittaker's
than
live
sub
by a
and
knockout if
TKO.
he was to win?
I am taking RDR by TKO and not the sub.
Yeah, but I'm saying if
I think,
Whittaker pulled the upset, you think he'd only win by points and not a knockout?
yeah, it's a Whittaker is a karate fighter. He's in, out. He admitted today, or yesterday when they did the interviews, that he has jiu-jitsu all his life. He has done this. He
Yeah.
wants to stand and back. All good.
Yep.
RDR has literally told everyone, I'm going to clinch, I'm going to grab, I'm going to close the distance, I'm going to take him to the ground and choke him. It's plain and simple. I believe Whittaker's sitting back going, I'm going to find openings and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, leads to a point decision. I believe RDR saying, I have one path to victory, and this is exactly how it's going to be. I
Yep.
am not going to sit back and do a 5-round fight. I'm going to close distance as soon as I can. I'm going to clinch. I'm going to hit him with a couple, and then I am going to use my best fucking skill. Whittaker wants to do this, and he wants to do that. He wants to have a 5-round war. RDR doesn't want a 5-round war. He just wants to get in, finish the fight, beat the number 5 in the world, prove to everyone that he's the new man on the block. So I've taken RDR to beat my boy Whittaker
That's
by
tough, man.
TKO or
I mean, I know
submission.
that you have like one of the best Whittaker collections in the world, so I know that's a tough one for you to swallow for this weekend to see your boy likely get finished here. But
And you know what?
yeah.
Uh, People say Whittaker said in his interview, Chimaev is not the same grappling as like another level. At the end of the day, uh, he's going to take you down. It's going to be grappling. Whittaker has always nearly 90% of his fights, like
Mm-hmm.
they've literally been point fighting, like Wonder Boy. He's waiting for that moment. The only time he actually came in and fought was when Izzy fucking stepped back and knocked the cunt out.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
literally, he rushed in like a fucking bulldog and got the shit knocked out of him.
It's
That
great.
was the
It's
day.
crazy to see those fights. There's so many of them too. You can like reference in your head, like where someone just goes to get reckless and they just get dropped like
Yeah.
immediately.
So I'm going to go with a guy that's got a specific path to win, only one path and one path only. And I'm not going to go with my fucking fellow Australian that sits there and goes, well, I'm going to try and work out. And as long as I don't get taken down, I'm all good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm not going to buy that story. I'm taking the guy like Chimaev. He had a path to beat Whittaker,
Yep.
and he did it in fucking a round. Old mate might not do it in a round. He's got 5 rounds to do it. You reckon RDR's not going to be able to get Whittaker to the ground in 5 rounds? I think he will.
I
The size
agree.
difference between,
I agree.
yeah,
I was just gonna say that I like RDR. You've heard the same thing kind of all week, I'm sure, but I agree. Like his physicality, his height, he's gonna be able to shut down a lot of that grappling and pressure and wrestling side of Whittaker. Whittaker's not a decorated striker. He's a mixed martial artist. He does actually mix
yeah,
in a good share of wrestling with his striking, gets his opponents biting, feinting, and makes it a scrappy fight like you said. He loves wars. But the issue with De Ritter is he can't keep that guy in there too long. I think De Ritter's one of those fighters that you better hurry up and finish him because if you don't, he's going to finish you. Over 5 rounds, it's terrifying. I do see a finish. I don't see this fight going to the 4th round. I think we get the finish in the first 3. But I see it
yeah,
being on the ground by RDR by submission or knockout. Or I could see, obviously Whittaker with the big upset with a big powerful shot, catching RDR maybe offensively strike like Whittaker clearly hurt, backing up, timing his counter shot, eats one, gives one, has fucking RDR rocked, and makes it just a back and forth war where Whittaker could defy the odds. But
Whittaker,
I know
Whittaker
everyone, like you
came,
said, the path of victory there. I worry about the jaw. When I first heard that happening, I'm like thinking to myself, like, you know, I think that's like a career-ending injury. You know, I got worried that that was the last fight we ever saw Whittaker again, and it made me really fucking sad. So it was just like, well, what the fuck's going on, you know? So, anyways,
well, that was a different beast he felt. Everyone had Whittaker, man. Look, I think RDR, and honestly, like I said, I never watched him in one. I've watched what he's done in the UFC. Doesn't matter what organization you come from, I don't care. It's
yep.
what you do in the UFC. And do you know what the fight that impressed me with RDR? All
Hmm.
right, it was a simple fight. It wasn't fucking Bo Nickel. It was Gerald Mershaw.
Yeah.
He submitted Gerald Mershaw.
Yeah, no, I said that too. I mean, GM3, he made his appearance on Show Me the Money. Cool dude. But he's like another one of those Jim Millers of the UFC. He's an unk who's been around for a minute. He's had his share
Yep.
of wars. And
And RDR
yeah.
came in, and I lost money that day. RDR came in because I thought GM3, man, like, you, I think behind Oliveira, he's got the next biggest submission record.
I
Like, I'm pretty sure he's.
fucking missed a sniper, damn it. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell you what I just missed. I missed Diego Lopez Let's Go. Went for $61. I went to adjust the screen, like to slide up more because I was viewing, like making sure there's no conditions like buyer beware, dent corner or some shit, right? I was reading description.
Yep.
Come back with like 10 seconds. I was chit chatting with you, but during my time, I must have slipped my number off, so I missed it. I was gonna bid for it 70. The card
Well, look,
goes for
brother,
about 100, but it's a case
I'm
hit.
going to do this. I am going to fucking go here. I'm going to end this so you can break cards and continue without me because your partner is about to go down. Black Hawk fucking down here, brother.
Yeah.
Black Hawk down. I am fucking crook as fuck. So
You know, I wanted to
I'm
get
going to finish.
vengeance and have a little party tonight and just have a good time and disrupt you for once. It was a good time, but I love that you
Hey,
still came on Friday and wanted to do this with me. So thank you for
brother,
your time, brother. I know we're both
I
tired,
will
so
never.
yeah.
I am committed, and everyone out there, me and the Toad, we are committed to doing this. We don't care how long it takes. We have 1-1. Let's make it 1-1-0-0 at least. All right. Fucking get on
Well,
here.
I mean,
Check it
the
out.
issue with that, Lethal, is we just started this channel, right? So it maybe takes you hopping on, using it some, posting some, promoting it some with me, and then maybe it
I don't even
takes
know.
just doing more recordings like this one because we have to put more content out there. We just made that channel, so
Brother, can I post on Lethal Toad MMA on this stuff?
huh?
Can I post on our Lethal Toad MMA? I thought,
Yeah, you can.
I didn't know I
I
could.
gave you all the sign in info when we first made it and talked.
Oh, I haven't signed in. I haven't signed in
I
yet.
know you have it. That's why I'm telling you.
Yeah. So resend it
Use
to
it.
me, and I'll
Use it
fucking,
up.
I'll turn that shit up.
Oh yeah. Me too. I'll use
All
it
right.
more too with you. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
feel free
yeah.
to use it. Yep.
Well, let's put this podcast on there, for example.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, so I just missed that for 61. Deal right now, the lowest I see is 95 for the case hit Let's Go. So I really want that for my personal collection. Sad I missed a shot, but I got all kinds of heat. Otherwise, I can't be all upset. So I'm going to wrap up one last time real quick. My recap on this fight, the breakdown. Start ripping cards. Send my deuces to Lethal if he's got to go, but I'll make this quick on my end. So I like the finish prop. I like the fight not to start the fourth round versus distance no. That way, I mean, you're going to capitalize on a bigger payout if you're split between the two. I really do like Whittaker knockout or bust. Otherwise, DeRitter's getting control time. He's getting takedowns. He's probably opening up damage. He's very long, dangerous on the ground. He does use his ground and pound to set up the submissions. We know Whittaker can scramble, but eventually does fold with that kind of pressure. The strength physicality differences. DeRitter's going to post up and one way or another smash or choke out Whittaker, sadly. Otherwise, Whittaker's going to prove us all wrong this weekend and that he's around and that new jaw ain't going nowhere and hitting the big fucking knockout upset. So,
If Whittaker can take this submission, if Whittaker can win this fight, It just shows everyone that Chimaev was just a bad day at the office. Just a
Nah,
bad
I
moment.
think
You know what
Shimai
I
beats
mean?
his ass again too.
I believe if that fight happened again, Whittaker wouldn't. That fight would end up differently.
I don't.
And I think Whittaker, if you know what I mean, like I don't know. I think so.
I
I
don't
think
think
Whittaker.
Whitaker's his hybrid striking wrestling isn't good enough in either area to sustain the pressure of Shemaev. Shemaev closes the distance, shuts down the striking, but then Whitaker's wrestling's not
Very
good enough to
fast.
counter the wrestling. Shemaev, it's like a sniper's chance that Whitaker wins, so maybe I give him like 2 out of 10 fights at most would win. Hamza eats
And that,
Whitaker all 8 other fights
and
on
that's
the
why
ground.
I'm going RDR here though, because I think RDR is like a Chimaev. Chimaev is one fighter. He
Yeah.
knows his path to victory.
Yeah.
He literally walked in there. He doesn't. He when he's in camp for 3 months, trust me, he's just training. No one's teaching him his fucking game plan. There's only one fucking game plan. Get
Mm.
me fit. Get me strong. I run in like fucking bull. I take him down, break his jaw. Very plain, simple strategy. RDR's doing the same thing. It's a pretty much the same strategy.
It
And
is.
Whittaker,
The
again, is
blueprint's
going to
there, like you
try and
said.
do.
You know, you said it earlier. The blueprint is there. We all know this.
Yeah.
The
So
middleweight for the longest time has been a very on the feet strike heavy division, and now the new era of MMA is meeting this top rank. And you got Kyle Borjalho, you got Imanov, you got these guys coming up that are great strikers, but they got great jiu-jitsu and they're threatening submissions too, right? So here they are, Hamza Shemaev, Dracus Duplessis. These guys are going after a finish. However, they got to get it done. Could be even a little sloppy, but they're not point fighting and they're not taking it. You know, they're not letting their foot off the gas pedal typically. Notice they're always controlling the pace of the fight, walking down,
Yes.
firing the shots. You don't really see them on the back foot. And that's where I'm
That's
worried.
how I'm
Whitaker is going to be on
locally.
the back foot in this fight. And he's going to do a good job being tough. He's going to eat shots. He's definitely going to be bloody and kind of grit. But eventually, something big hits or the Ritter does get the takedown. And once Whitaker's on the ground, I don't see him getting up over and over in this fight. He might get up a few times, but not more than 3 times. I think at that point, we got a submission or a TKO on the ground.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. Depending if the Ritter's backpacking and going for a rear naked choke, and he's bidding for it, but he's just not getting it, he's attempting, and they're just exhausting the fuck out of each other. I could see Whittaker almost gassing the Ritter's arms out in a failed submission attempt, reset the fight come 3rd, 4th round, and come back with the hands and beat Bobby Knuckles and hit a upset knockout. But the truth is, De Ritter's not a distance fighter. He's getting it done within 2-3 rounds typically. And I think Whittaker, he's going to be tough until he can't. So that's my official pick.
At the end of the day, Whittaker said he's going to retire in 2 years. That was done at the pre-press conference.
Yeah.
Dana has always said, as soon as that thought comes into your head, there's no. So I'm going to take all this shit in. Psychologically, I'm going to take mental, I'm going to take Chimaev, I'm going to take the odds, I'm going to take RDR, the submission skills, the whole fucking village to finish this off before I leave Toad. I've got RDR winning this fight. Whittaker, I love you, dude. Everyone knows. You know, bro. You gave me a zebra fucking Whittaker card. I would never go against Bobby Knuckles.
Grab
I've
that
got a
card
whole
for me,
rainbow.
bro. Grab that card for me.
I've got one of one.
Could you post? I guess I have an old picture of it. Never mind. You know how I like to post my cards every week?
Yeah.
So I got to be able to use my old picture of it for
No,
Robert Whittaker.
I'll post that. I will post that, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
When I get up in the morning. Not now, but I'll post the one-on-one, the rainbow. I'll post the whole shelf, including, and guess where your card is? It's at the fucking front, card. Right.
You got it
at
in
the
front of
front.
the one of one, really?
Right next to the one-on-one. I'll show you
Wait,
right
you
now,
have his
bro.
tiger and elephant too? That's fucking sick, bro.
Right there.
Yeah. Do you
All the Bobby Knuckles.
Holy shit. Lethal, do you have his tiger stripe and his elephant?
I'm missing, do you know the 2 cards I'm missing out of that collection to finish the actual rainbow?
Yeah.
I'm missing the tiger, and I'm missing the 8. I got the 5. I've got the 1. I'm missing the Mojo 8, and I'm missing the fucking tiger.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
And technically you're missing the zebra too. Just mine's of the 22 years is of 23.
Oh yes, actually yes,
So those
because it's a
3 cards
different
you're
color.
missing. Yeah. No. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I'm actually missing the 2 fucking case hit zebras and tigers, and I'm missing the fucking 8.
But you
I
got the
tracked down
elephant?
the 1. No,
Okay. I'll keep
I'm
an eye
missing
out
that
for it
one
for you.
too. It gets worse. When I put it together and I bought the 1. Old mate said, "You've got the whole set except the 8," and I said, "Is the whole set include zebras, tigers, and elephants?" And he goes, "In theory, no, but in theory, yes."
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "Do I need all of them to complete the fucking rainbow?" In theory. And he went, "Yes, you need the zebra, you need the elephant, you need the tiger, you need the." I'm like, fuck. I
Yeah.
thought the 1 and the 5 and the 10s and the splashes and the discos were all good enough.
That's
I
why I'm
still have
saying,
so
like,
much.
I told myself I won't ever try to chase a rainbow unless one of 2 things. Someone sells the collection, like they give up on the hunt, like you know, you've gotten so far, but maybe you gave up on it. You wanted a different rainbow of another fighter and you wanted to sell one to get another kind of thing, right? So you parted ways with it.
Yeah,
That'd be one way I could see it, but I never wanted my first one of one to come that way either. And so I was always waiting to hit a one of one and hopefully be a new rare chase. Start buying
and
into
build off that.
cases, start watching streams, and then you could probably be in a chat on a break and even catch someone like, hey man, I got his one of one chasing a rainbow. What's that card worth to you? You know, because at that point,
Absolutely.
I mean, the market you're kind of controlling. You got the granddaddy, so other people who hit
I,
a nice
I,
card are going to be more open to give it up because they're
I
not hitting a
started
rainbow.
backwards.
You got that shit.
I started backwards. I bought a couple goals. I got a bit of here. I just didn't realize the set was fucking so big. I should have done a little bit more research, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
The
sure.
only, I've got 2 full sets that I put together. I've got the Hidden Zem Series 1 set, which you know, which is only 5 cards, thank fucking Christ. And I've got this one. I've got the Tai Vasa All Out set.
That's
So I've
sweet.
got the 1-on-1. I've got the 10s, the Mojos, the 8s, the 5s, and that's only a 12-piece set. So
I
that was
bet
an
that
easy one
goes
to put
really
together.
cheap now.
Look, it was worth
He
it.
was kind of expensive at first because I was a
Yeah,
fan
dude.
collecting his cards too, and his first
I
autos were
spent
worth a lot. I kept buying it on breaks for like 20-25 bucks a break to try to get like a good numbered auto because they were going for like 150 almost.
his value has gone down. I spent big money to buy that whole rainbow. I did not collect that rainbow. A mate had it. I bought it. I cheated because I just thought, fuck it. He's got the whole rainbow there, the 1s, the 10s, the 8s, the 5s, the Mojos, the bases.
Yep.
Uh, Good value. That was after Derek Lewis when
Yeah.
he knocked out
Yeah,
Derek.
his stock went all
Yeah.
time high with that elbow. I
Hey.
had him by that knockout, and I had like I just remember I was pretty faded, and I was just losing my mind, screaming, and I was just saying that he needed to throw something different, something with just like some power, and like right as I was thinking that, he just threw this perfectly timed fucking elbow and just dropped Lewis like a fucking bag of rocks,
Mate,
dude.
it was
So beautiful.
beautiful. Um, but I'm holding on to that because all it takes him is 2 more fights. The heavyweight division is boring. Uh, takes him 2
I don't
great
think he
fights.
can hit 265 again, brother. I think he's done.
You reckon?
I
He's a
can't
big boy, eh?
I can't
He's
put
just a big
down the cup.
basketball.
I can't put down the cup. That boy went from fucking Domino's delivery pizzas to fucking I can't put down the weed. I can't put down the cup. Like, bro, I know he was like training and shit too. He started his old YouTube segment that I was like starting to watch all of his videos, and it's like him getting after it, him training and not just going out
I'm
being
going to tell
a
you something
dude at the
cultural.
pub drinking beers, party, and it
Brother,
showed Tai, and I just
okay.
believed, yeah.
I'm gonna teach you something about Australia here.
Yeah.
Tai Tuivasa is an Aboriginal. All right. He's like the Red Indians, right? They were like born in this country.
Yeah.
The white man came here in 1973, and they actually did the stolen generation. So the white man came here, the British came and stole all the kids from Aboriginals. The Aboriginals, or Abos we call them, not being racist, right? Fucking did it hard in this country. They got fucking fuck all. The white people turned the fucking natives into fucking drinkers and pubs. The Aboriginals in this country, exactly what you see from Tai Tuivasa. You cannot go to a pub and not see a drunk Aboriginal. All right? They all drink. They all fucking party. They're all cool. Very beautiful people. But that's just their nature. It's in their blood. All right? There is no fucking, I'm going to Dagestan for fucking 3 years. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Sounds like a fucking reality show to see Tai Tuivasa trying to keep up with Khabib and Islam. Yeah. I would watch that.
The culture. Even when he was on his interviews, I want to be the Aboriginal culture, in theory, is home, family, unity, right? He doesn't want to be away from home. That's why he stopped going to the fucking... He was winning when he went to fucking Arabia. He came back for that one fucking whole can. He wanted to hang out with his mates. That's what we do in this country. We hang out with his mates. We hang out with our family. We do shit. He is bred that way. He is bred not to get a belt. He is doing this strictly for coin.
Yeah.
He will never get it. But
that's why he's like...
culture.
Once I think him, I fucking sink him. He's talking about like how much money, you know. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. He's like a bounty hunter, dude. He doesn't care. Brother, even if he loses the fight, he's still wanting to show up for the paycheck.
Now I'm going to compare an Australian native, which is Tai Tuivasa, to a New Zealand native. Now New Zealanders, born and bred, are fucking animals. They are warriors, mate. They are fucking crazy motherfuckers. Yeah. They believe in land. Yeah. They believe in land, pride, fucking health, the ocean. Mate. Yeah, they are fucking the greatest, nicest cunts in the world. But dude, mate, if it's a Kiwi, they don't come in a fucking ticky-tack. They want to fucking fight. So Abos like to go out and drink and fight in a pub. Kiwis fight fucking anywhere, man. They don't need a fucking beer. They're just fucking crazy motherfuckers. Hence why you see a lot of great fighters coming from New Zealand, you know what I mean? Like, it's the culture, I'm telling you. If you've lived down here for a while, you'll see the culture. You'll go, oh yeah, he's Kiwi, he fucking crazy cunt. Oh yeah, he's Abo, he fucking crazy cunt and drunk.
My favorite part is listening to all the banter about fucking just going into a brawl and knocking each other out in the demeanor, you know, the accent. You're like, what's going on? It's just like, I love it so much, bro. It's what we do. We do what we do, what we do.
We don't even shit talk. Robert Whittaker's the nicest cunt in the world. Everyone's the nicest cunt. No one actually shit talks, mate. We just go, yeah, mate.
That's your way of saying someone's nice. You're a nice cunt. That's some Australian shit right there.
The nicest cunt in the world. That's right.
It's like one of the most forbidden words to people. There. Hey, you're so nice.
Oh no! So in Australia, guys, all of you guys watching this right now, I'm going to say this, Toad. You're a beautiful cunt, mate. I fucking love you, brother.
Hey. I appreciate your time, man. Awesome, I slowed your ass down. I'm proud of you because you were trying so hard, but it did take you 2 hours to get off the stream with me. How do you feel? I knew I'd come out and sabotage you just to give you a taste of your own medicine. You're tired. You got shit to do. Well, guess who's keeping you up? Party boy, Lethal Toad, MMA. Let's go.
Guess what? Fucking lethal, because I'm the big fucking dog in town. Woo, woo, woo.
Much love, dude. I love the picks, love the bets. Good luck tomorrow. I hope you hit another Johnson money bag cash out. That'd be dope.
I'll watch you live. I won't interrupt you. I watch the fights. I have you on my phone.
Yeah.
And I just watch, and I have the volume up just to see where you're going. And as soon as I'm like, oh, I'm,
It's
I
kind of
beg
cool because
pardon.
you get to see it, react yourself, and then go, "Oh, I wonder how Toad's gonna take this."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty
I'm
cool,
watching my
actually.
partner. I'm watching the fight. At least that way, when we speak, I can go. I saw you do it, dude. I watched you with the guys at the pub giving the submission bets. I
Yeah.
love watching it. I think it's cool as fuck. I'll see
Yeah.
you on the flip side, my brother.
If I ever had a
I'll see you
time where I was
tomorrow.
pretty sharp, that was it. 5 for 5 round method fighter. Doesn't get any sharper than that. Much love, brother. I appreciate your time. We'll catch you, dog.
See you,
Peace.
mate. Bye, bye.
Peace. Peace. Oh, Discord's 1 minute, y'all.